Hey y'all! Thanks for watching my first video. I figured I'd take another video and post it on my channel since I have a channel now. And today I just wanted to do a currently inked in my purse post. So just sharing my collection. I've got a ton of inks and I thought this would be fun to do. So I'm writing my currently inked today on this little notepad I got. It's just a notes notepad I got from Penny Smith's in Albuquerque. Really cute stationery shop, love it. They also have a selection of pens and all kinds of awesome stuff there. I just love it. I haven't been able to go back since I got this notebook, but I definitely plan on it. It's really neat. It was printed in Italy on an antique press. Love that kind of thing. Totally into that. And then in the back here it even has a little weekly schedule layout that you can use if you wanted to, which is neat. I'm not using it daily or anything like that. Just kind of hanging out at my house for little notes here and there, or sometimes I write letters off of this and just tear it out at the top, stick it in an envelope. Anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my TWSBI Diamond 580 in Turquoise, the aluminum. Love these 580 pens, obviously. You can see I've got a little collection. These are the only 3 580s that I have, but TWSBI's been a really great brand for me. No issues with them as far as quality or breakage or anything. I know that other people have had that kind of issue with TWSBI pens, and I have not. So I keep buying them because I love them, and I think they're beautiful. I love watching the ink in here. I think it's gorgeous. And I usually like to get the 1.1 stub nibs with these large capacity pens, just because you can, use the large capacity to actually write for a long time with the stub. Smaller capacities with stubs tend to run out pretty quick for me. Yeah, so that's my Diablo Menthe in there. Really enjoy this ink. I got the teeny itty bitty bottle. So cute. I love these bottles that they have. I'll probably go ahead and get a full bottle of this once it runs out, because as you can see I really enjoy it. But I'm glad I got this little bottle. I might get more of these little sizes from them just because I'll reuse them to gift ink to friends of mine that I've turned over to the fountain benediction. So really love how vibrant this ink is. The mint color is gorgeous to me, so been using the pop out of that one. Okay, and then moving on, this was the first 580, Diamond 580 that I got from TWSBI. I've got it inked right now with Yu-Yake, and I don't know what's going on here. I'm not sure if it's just the quality of the ink or if I need to go back through and just grease that again. This pen has gone through a few different disassemblies just for maintenance, things like that, so I might need to grease it to get the ink to stop clinging like that. But I kind of like it too. I feel like you can really see the subtlety of the color shining through it when it clings that way. So maybe I won't worry about it. I mean, the performance doesn't seem to be affected at all. Let's see here. Yeah, love this ink, Yu-Yake by Iroshizuku. Really pretty shading on this orange color. And I like pairing it with the Diablo Menthe, just because I feel like it complements each other really well. Here's the iroshizuku bottle. I do have a full bottle of this one. Again, really like these bottles. They're so pretty. What's cool about them is that the little tassel here has a dual purpose. Of course, it looks adorable, but it will also catch any ink that spills off the lip and keep it from running either onto your table or onto the label. Of course, I get ink everywhere anyway, so it's still cute though. And there's my swatch for this one too. I really like the swatch because you can see the variance from the drier side, and then here I just blob it with a Q-tip so you can see it really saturated at the end. And then my last TWSBI Diamond, I have the pink aluminum here, and this one is actually a fine nib. Decided to switch it up this time, and I have that one inked with Kosumosu. Yeah, really pretty ink again. It would probably display some shading qualities if I had it in a stub. Love this one in the barrel. Look how pretty. So pretty. Okay. And here's the bottle there. See, I get ink everywhere. It just happens. And lovely little swatch. Okay. And now my Kawecos are over here. These are the only two Kawecos I have. I do have the little pencil that matches this one. Let's see, I've got it right here. I really like this combo. I like to carry them together. Got the carrying case, the two pen carrying case for it. They fit nicely, but not with the clip. If I carry it with the pen case, then I have to take the clip off of this one, which is fine. I do like carrying this with the clip when I have it just alone in my pocket, because otherwise it slips out of my pocket all the time. I'm sure the ladies understand the small pocket or no pocket issue that we have to live with. So yeah, this is a pair I got together. Really cool. The pencil, it's just a feed like that. My boyfriend loves this drafting pencil style, and he'll use this. He'll take this from me and use it when he's doing any handiwork around the house, which is fine by me. And this one I've got inked with Diamine Gray right now. This is the extra fine nib size. It's really, really fine, and I do like a fine nib, I do. So I've been enjoying that. I paired it, I just traveled recently, and I paired this one with the Boquet D'Antan in this pen. Before I move on there, I'll go ahead. I just have a sample of this one right now that I got from Boquet. I got this during their Mega Inkpalooza sale. Went a little crazy, but I had a lot of fun because it added a whole bunch to my swatch collection. So, like this gray, solid gray, I don't know if this is picking up at all, but there's a slight sheen when it's really, really saturated up here. It's a nice one. And then my Kaweco Perkeo. This one was brand new when I got it. I hadn't even heard of this style of pen yet, but I got it from Pen and Pad, also in Albuquerque, and she had just gotten them in the mail. They had just gotten on her doorstep, and she asked me if I'd heard about them, and I said no, and she pulled them out, and I was like, oh, I think she charged us like 14 bucks for it, and my boyfriend got it for me, so yay. And I traveled with these two last week. I think I did a medium nib in this one, so that's the medium size Kaweco nib there. I just think that they're super cute together. I like these colors. I love the gray. Got the gray pink combo with the ink too. And I just put them right in here in my Hobonichi. I slid this one in here and then clipped this one in here. So they traveled really well. Love it. And here's the swatch for this one. Pen bottle. These bottles are neat. They have the little pen holder is the idea on these. I never use it. It's a little thin. I mean, you just saw the Kaweco here struggling to fit on there. But it's a neat idea. The inking, once the ink gets low, does get difficult, and I get really afraid when I have to ink it this way of spilling, because, I mean, who wants to ink a pen this way? Nobody. So they're cute. I like the idea. They look really pretty on the shelf. The labels are pretty, but not my favorite bottle as far as function goes. Okay, where were we? Alright, so these are my two Lamy pens that I have inked up currently. I have two more. I've got the Petrol and the Dark Lilac pen. This one is brand new. I just got this on the trip I was talking about at Papier Plume. Love that shop, one of my favorite shops in New Orleans, but it's because I'm an addict for this thing. I go there every time I visit. You can see the difference. This is the carbon black lamy versus just the regular safari. So there's that matte color difference. Pretty neat. I've got this inked since I got it at Papier Plume. I got it inked with the limited edition Cahiers Real that they've got in production right now. These inks, they'll mix up limited bottles every once in a while. So I had to pick this up. It's a beautiful ink. It shades so nice, and I just thought the contrast between the yellow body and the ink is gorgeous. I love it. Here's that bottle. See, so it's special, so they put the wax on top for the special edition ones. Really cool. Not an expensive ink, but I'm usually really happy with the quality of their inks. Happy with this. This is my first broad nib that I've purchased. I have not purchased a broad nib before, and I'm glad I did because I really like it. Let's see. Oh, the swatch for that one, I have it drying over here because it's so new that I just swatched it a little bit ago. See how pretty that is? Gorgeous, that deep blue color. Love, love, love. Okay, I'll go ahead and do my Franklin Christoph 66 Stabilis next, because it's also inked with a blue ink, and it might be neat to compare the two right next to each other side by side. I love this pen. It's huge. I feel like it's a magic wand or something when I use it, and anytime I use it in a public space or anything, people notice it, which is neat, so I have the opportunity, if they are into fountain pens, we get to talk fountain pen, or if they're not, then I can try to convert them or show it off a little bit. So this is inked with Shinkai. And I think it's just a 1.1 again, yeah. Again, so this is one where I don't have high ink capacity on here. It's just a regular converter, and I run out of ink so fast if I'm carrying this. So that's why I really like to get the larger nibs on my large capacity pens. Really like a dusky, pretty blue. You can see the sheen on it. It's got some sheen for sure. You can probably pick up on it better with the swatch, actually. It's just gorgeous. See how like that like twilight color, I guess. And I got a little bottle of this one. These bottles are also cute and small, and again, once it's out, I'll probably fill it with something to gift to somebody. It's a good gift size for people to test out things. I do that also when I run out of my samples. Okay. And then finally, my Carbon Safari is inked with carbon ink. It's the platinum carbon ink. And I really enjoy this ink for how waterproof it is. If I am planning on sketching and watercoloring a lot, I have this, because I will sketch and then watercolor over it, and I don't have to worry about any running or anything like that. It's a really hardy ink. I didn't want to put it in one of my more expensive pens because it can, if you let it rest for too long, gunk things up pretty badly, and I haven't had any problems with this though. So I take that back. I don't know if it actually can or not. I just read on a blog that it can, so to be careful with it. So I put it in one of my less expensive pens. I also didn't even put it in a converter. I think you saw that, but I just loaded it with a syringe into a cleaned out empty cartridge, which is nice. It's convenient too, because you can always seal them and then carry them and pop it one back in instead of having to deal with loading a bottle. This one I think is an extra fine, a Lamy extra fine nib. Really nice fine line on this. And here's the swatch in the bottle. I mean, this is so, it's pitch black. You can't, it's a clear bottle, but no light is gonna penetrate through that ink. It's pretty crazy. And compared to my other black inks, I mean, this one's just like, wow. It is a black ink. Let's see here. That's the Graf from Faber-Castell carbon black, and it's still, like, just to me, that's so much more black than that one. And this one's not as waterproof. I tested that one. I got a sample of it to see if that was the one for me, and it was disappointing. I thought it was going to be better than that. But yeah, this is, I swatch on the Colo Ring ink testing books. I bought this from JetPens. Really awesome swatch booklet. I enjoy it. And every time I get a new ink, I just get so gleeful. Yay, I get to swatch again, yay! It's so much fun. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching again. I hope you enjoyed my currently inked post. If there are any questions about any of the inks I currently have inked up, or if you have opinions on any of these, I'd love to hear them in the comments section. Until next time, this is what's in Cassie's purse. Bye.